Deebo Samuel, one of the most talented football players on earth.
I have a son now.
Oh! He's asked to leave San Francisco. He asked the 49ers to trade him.
Get that deal, man, to be set for life.
Deebo to Detroit? He might be going to Detroit. I see the Jets are talking about Deebo, the Packers, the Ravens, Cowboys are making moves on Deebo.
I just can't believe the Niners would trade this guy.
It doesn't make sense.
If you're a franchise, you need to make it work with Deebo Samuel.
Do I gotta talk about it?
Deebo's legacy is on the line.
At the end of the day, you gotta put in the work to be able to take care of your family. Tampa Heat something different, boy. On the way to work out, that's where all the hard work happens at. Then we get your show when the season starts. That's right. Navigate the House of Athlete.
Sure, House of Athlete.
The only thing I'm aiming for is to outdo what I did last year. I'm back bigger, faster, stronger, lighter, and just let the season take care of itself.
There, better. There you go. Thinking about driving your hips down, hips extended, drive down. Extend, drive down. Getting with Deebo and just focusing on a little bit of weight loss first. He's a hell of an athlete. There's nothing we need to do, magic pixie dust or anything like that. Just get him in a position to go out there and do what he does really well. Hold on the pad. Hold. There. Yeah. He's got great energy. You can tell he loves what he does. Quick. There you go. That's better than the other one. That's a harder move. Much better position on the pad.
Hard work, dedication, putting your body through whatever it is that need to go through to get where it need to be.
Give me a number out of 10, like pain-wise. Like 10 is I'm punching you in the face.
That wouldn't hurt them.
Oh, it's like that. Okay, you want to find out? I'll find out, man. Come on.
Like somebody's stabbing me right now. I'm really not a real flexible guy. Man, that man ain't too big to be dropping elbows in my You're not that flexible, everything is gonna be tight. Hey! What you doing? Huh? Wanna say hey? Wanna say hey to the camera?
Say hey.
Wanna say hey to the camera?
He's a great dad. Every time he sees, he just starts laughing. I just like their bond.
Big boy.
It's just incredible just watching them together.
It's your child. You're gonna talk to your child every day. So, it's not something that out of the ordinary that I'm doing. I'm just calling to talk to him.
Say hi, Daddy.
Son. At the end of the day, you gotta put in the work to be able to take care of your family, and that's just how I look at it. And we call you out when I'm done.
Okay.
All right. About to meet my agent, Tori. About to chop it up about the Niners and just talk about life like we normally do. Oh, hey, buddy. Good to see you, bro. Oh, nice to see you too, bro. Looking good. Yes, sir. Trying to keep up with you a little bit. Hey, what you doing? Not a thing, bro.
This is family. This is not a client, an agent. This is family.
How nephew doing? Man, he about 2 years old already.
The man a monster already.
We from basically the same hometown.
I've been knowing Tori since I was like 5, 6 years old.
I've been knowing his mom, Precious, like junior high school. His father, Galen, I used to see him all the time.
How I feel, fatherhood, man? How they feel?
When he finally got here, you kind of see the way I started playing the game, started slowing down, making way more plays, and it was just like I got dad strength out there.
It's big brother, little brother relationship for sure. I definitely take it very serious. I don't take it lightly, the relationship that we have for each other.
But it's just a blessing to have that little man, and it just changed everything for you. So it's not just like my agent, it's like my big brother, my mentor. I call on him just as much as I call on my parents.
You gotta make sure little man taken care of, man. So, nah, man, I'm proud of you, brother, man.
That's why we go out there and go crazy, man. Try to get that deal, man, to be set for life, take care of him and the fam, and you know what I'm saying, just live the life we always talked about, man.
I know it's gonna be interesting, man. We know what's circulating right now on social media. Everything about this trade.
One of the big things that kind of went into the contract was you requesting a trade. Like, what happened to that?
Do I gotta talk about it?
We talked about it with your agent, Tori.
Well, just let him talk about it.
I've talked to Lynch and the 49ers, they are adamant. You are their guy. They ain't trying to trade you. Multiple teams have called and they're not even interested in looking at that. So we just gotta see how this thing do, and see how it play out. You gotta stay patient.
Not only is this game about money to me, it's something I actually love to do, because if I didn't love to do it, been found something else to do. I wanted it done before camp started. I wanted to be out there the first week of camp, but everything don't work out in your favor.
Deebo has a very clear understanding where the wide receiver market is, also realistic expectation of where he should be at as well.
Now I'm just thinking about the life that my parents wasn't able to give me. I'll be able to give it to my son. I had great parents. They made sure I had everything that I need, but it was necessarily like a struggle. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, from house to house. I want this to be a situation for me and my family, so like my son don't understand or will never know like what a struggle is. So basically just giving him the life that I didn't have as a kid, and just be that great parent that I had growing up, and just be that great father to him.
Now, what you have in this historical season you just had, and you hear, we got to make sure when we do this deal, we maximize it here too, And that's what's going to happen. I promise you that.
Right.
We're going to make sure that in this last season, 2021 was historical. The kid really showed the world that he's really a dynamic playmaker. I want to make sure that you get every dime, nickel, penny that's on the table left, that you get that, man, because this is a brutal sport and you never know when an injury gonna happen.
I definitely been on the other side of being injured.
So we gotta be smart too. Even though the trade has been requested, it's still business, and we wanna make sure that you secured and taken care of before you get that field again.
Ready for Tori to get back to work, see if we get this deal done real quick. Hopefully we get it done in the next few weeks so I can get back to practice with the guys.
I'll circle back with you and keep you posted all the way through the whole negotiation. When we do start, I'll keep you posted.
Bet, for sure.
Any question you have?
All right, bro, we good.
Tell the fam, tell mom, dad, everybody, say hello, kiss nephew for me, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you always, brother.
Appreciate you.
Love you, man.
As a professional athlete, I have a platform that I do not take for granted. So today, it's about more than football. I'm on my way to the San Jose Family Shelter, and I have a big surprise for the kids over there. Stay tuned. Had some Cuban food with my dog P, man.
I think I might have made a mistake. This looks good, but that looks crazy.
It was great food. I'm definitely going back.
You get to celebrate Father's Day this weekend.
Yes, sir.
First one.
First one. Parker not just my agent, he's a good friend.
It's my third Father's Day. How old is my kid? 2.5.
And my man about to be 6 months. When that little man came up out of there and I was there to watch it, luckily I was doing so much traveling that week and was actually nervous that I was gonna miss it.
Remember when you had your autograph signing and you were like, Parker, we might have to cancel the signing. I gotta get on the plane.
Nah, for real. I flew so much that weekend, I didn't know what was going on.
I'm glad you didn't miss it.
It was her first time, my first time. I didn't want to miss that. You can't just think football, 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 football.
It'll be a fun celebration. First Father's Day is a good one.
It's gonna be fun for real. Yeah. You gotta take your mind away. You gotta enjoy yourself. You gotta enjoy life. Because if you just football, 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 you're gonna stress yourself out. You gotta take time for your mind and for yourself.
Think you ready for this?
I don't know what I was thinking.
No, me neither. I'm low-key nervous.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that skydiving. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We ride together.
We ain't bad boys.
We fly together.
All right, shut up. Shut up, Parker.
He was a little nervous, so that was funny.
If I have to sign a waiver to do anything, I ain't supposed to do it.
Weird for me to think about a guy that runs around on the football field and knocking heads with other people and a little afraid of heights.
You wanna go first? I wouldn't say I'm scared of heights. I'm just not skydiving. That ain't nothing that I wanna do.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Then they took his ass all the way to the top. I was like, man, I damn sure ain't getting in there.
It's so easy. It's so easy. No chance.
Yo, I ain't doing this.
You don't want the camera to see you not do it.
Waiting for him to build up the courage to get in there.
If I can do it, hey, I'm scared as hell. He'll hold your hand, you'll be good.
Parker just being the crybaby that he always are. Bro, go ahead and do it, bro. Go ahead and do it. And I just did it.
Trying to amp him up and and get him going. He was a little stiff. The key to flying in here is relaxing. Got him loosened up, helped him find his balance, and get him flying pretty well.
Yeah, I was screaming.
I could see him looking down and cupping up his chest like he's about to fall over, but he did good. He stayed stable. You know, he didn't make it too hard for me in there.
That was sick, right? That was tight. Hell no!
So it went really well.
Shit was scary as hell. Y'all know y'all heard me. I was like, man, y'all get me out of here. I don't see how y'all people skydive. This not for me.
You never do it again, for real?
No.
Never again?
No chance. I wasn't a fan of it. That was kind of, I'm still scared. I ain't doing it again.
But now you can say you did it. I did it though. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It was a good experience, even though I was nervous.
Deebo, awesome work, bud.
Appreciate
Great job.
I graduated kindergarten again.
Top flight.
You see it?
Top flight certified.
Headed home, first Father's Day. Can't wait to see my little man. Kid is 8 months now. It's been 6 weeks since I saw him. I actually get to see my dad too on Father's Day, so see 2 in 1. So happy to go home. My first Father's Day, it was a little different. It was a feeling I never felt before, coming downstairs, seeing the baby, mahogany.
When I found out I was pregnant, I was nervous. I was scared, but he was so excited.
Did I get that booger? She was like, I ain't never think you would be this happy to have a baby. A lot of guys normally not like that. I was like, I'm not like a lot of people. I don't care. Let me get it.
He said, I want him to be a little Deebo. He needs to be just like me. I can't wait to dress him. We're gonna dress like twins.
You gotta have patience being a father. There's gonna be times that you come home and you dead tired. You gotta tend to the baby. You gotta feed him, bathe him, watch TV with him, chill with him. So one thing that I've learned is you gotta have patience for sure. You got that at this?
Deebo said he wants him at every game. That's gonna be his good luck charm, the baby. So he feel like this year is gonna be insane. Like, y'all are made for each other. And when he sees Deebo, he just lights up and he don't wanna go to anybody else when Deebo gets around.
Tycho. Tycho.
Happy Father's Day!
Well, cost me everybody gonna get your shot.
Yep, that was very expensive too.
I could write a book about Precious, man. It's just crazy how it's not actually my biological mother. She's my stepmom. But she's been there for me, like, for a long, long time.
Well, honey, y'all know he bougie and he don't like nothing I get him.
I moved with my dad and my stepmom going to the 9th grade because my grandma ended up getting sick.
Tyshawn, you like your gift?
I do. She seen the potential in me, and she knew the things that I've done when I was back in Spunbird and wasn't gonna allow that to happen.
He has so much.
Those days you come home from school and wanna go out, she ain't let me go out. We go to the library, type essays, and all type of stuff. She was just great.
Like, I don't know what to get him, so I always feel bad on holidays. You know, they got a good bond. He's a new dad. That's his junior. I know it's a strain on him because he has to be away a lot. We might fly in and spend some time with him, and then he have to fly out. And it breaks his heart for him to leave. I joke with Tyshawn a lot, and I say, you act like you was just scared of him when he first got here. And he was like, no, I wasn't scared of him. I'm used to it, baby. I said, nah, you was scared to be by yourself with him. I know you was. Ooh, ooh. Come on, Chomp. Mahogany had left, and she was going to Charlotte. He woke up and seen Mahogany went there. He grabbed DJ so quick and ran downstairs, hopped up on my bed. He said, "Ma, come hug me." I said, "For what?" He told me, "Sheena left and DJ here." I said, "We'll be okay." I said, "But you can go back to your room." He told me, "No, I'm good right here. I'm good." Look, tell everybody Happy Father's Day. It's my son's first Father's Day.
Dad at it. Yeah.
Man, it's fun just sitting there watching him do the things that I did to him when he was little.
I ain't gonna lie, this little man here a handful, and my dad's like, bro, that's exactly how you used to act when you was a kid. Aggressive. If he don't have his way, he gonna scream and holler.
He gonna jump out of there. No, he ain't. I got him buckled in.
When he was a kid, that's what he did. Kids used to come around him, he'd make sure he take their ball and stuff and play with it. When I became a dad, I was young. I was 19. It was hard. Just had to do what I had to do to provide for him. As a father, that was my job.
So, hey, Papa.
He want me to figure everything out on my own, because at the end of the day, I'm my own man, I'm my own person, and that's one of the things that he had to do growing up. When he had his first child, he had to figure a lot of things out on his own.
I'm very proud father.
I'm here at the San Jose Supportive Housing for a big surprise. Hope they like pizza. You're welcome. This is kind of where I grew up. It was the house me, my brother, and my grandma was in. We had fun out here, for real.
Why is everyone celebrating?
Father's Day.
Juneteenth as well.
No matter how far I go in life, I'm always come back, show love to the people that show love to me when I was growing up. It's just crazy. The people that's still down to earth, they don't treat me like no different than they did when I was a kid.
What's up, man?
As a kid, all we did out here was tackle football, BB gun wars, firecracker wars, like doing crazy stuff as a kid.
He used to actually be a bully. I used to get calls to come down the street, your brother's bullying people, taking the ball, he won't let nobody play.
It was all fun when you was a kid, but now you just look back and be like, yo, we did all these things as a kid. Now you have a kid, gotta raise him the right way, and that's where I'm at.
Man, I really don't fool with that man because he like the Rams, bro.
Not to say too much, but it was a lot of violence.
When he was with his mom's side of the family, it wasn't in the best areas.
We grew up in Highland Homes. It wasn't a great neighborhood, but it was a neighborhood that taught us a lot. That's where we get our toughness from.
It was a lot, way more violent than it was now. Grandma was real strict on being in the house before a street light come on.
Every city got a neighborhood that's worse than the city, and we just happened to grow up in that neighborhood.
He's seen a lot. He's lost friends at a real young age because of the violence.
That's why my older brother was trying to kind of be my mentor and keep me out of the street.
I did stuff in the streets to where I showed him that this is not the way.
He was in and out of jail and stuff like that. He was kind of my mentor for us. Whatever you see me doing, don't do it. So he kind of kept me level-headed.
I'm messing up, I'm doing this in the streets. Like, you need to not do this. You see what I'm getting into and what I'm involved with. And I always told him, like, I'm your big brother, but never be a follower.
I just thank my older brother for keeping me level-headed and keeping me away from the things that he did. That's what motivated me to be who I am now. But now, it ain't bad as it used to. That's why you see a lot of people come out and just enjoy the time, enjoy each other's company. So we done got older and all that shooting and killing and trying to hurt each other, all that stuff is over. That's why I come out here and just be around the guys.
What's up, man?
Not too many people actually thought I'll still be coming back, being around. This is like basically who I am.
We got kids around here who look up to him. They love Deebo to death. They feel like if they can be like Deebo, they can make it out.
Back for the kids, just to let them know that there's always hope, to give them motivation, because not too many people where I'm from make it out.
So Deebo comes back and show the kids, I ain't forgot about y'all. We try to do our best to support the people who ain't being supported.
My mom always told me it's great to use my voice. That's why I try to use it as much as possible to be an inspiration to the kids.
Can't forget about home. You can't forget where you come from. The community, everybody glad to see him come home when he come home. That show him a lot of love when he come home.
We out here, we have a good time. Good vibes on the GBO. Got the game with me, all my dogs, everybody out just having a good time, man.
This is the first football field I ever practiced on. This is my first time back in a while. It used to be like no sidewalk and then it was just like all dirt. With this being a baseball field, this is like the little practice area that we had right here. Whenever we get in trouble, you see how wide and long this field is. We used to run laps around here. First memory I definitely have when I was about 5 and everybody was a little older. They was out here just toying with me when I was a kid.
He got hurt in practice and started crying. I told him every football player get hurt. Just get up, shake it off, let's go.
Having my dad as a coach was really fun. He wasn't necessarily the coach, but you know, as I got older and got better, you know, he was always around.
I used to coach football when he was 6 years old. It was fun, just being out there with them kids.
I played for the Crescent Hill Eagles. We didn't lose too much. The only team we really lost to was the Northwest Bulldogs, and I ended up beating them in the championship game when I was 9 and 10, so Crescent Hill Eagles was still on top.
When he was younger, he played defense. He was known in Pee Wee League to make a hard hit. You know, we used to get into a kid's mother. He hits too hard.
Did you like getting hit? Did you like playing defense?
Do I look like it? Nah. Did I like getting hit? Nah, that's why my mom actually called me Sweet Feet, because I ran so fast and didn't want nobody to hit me.
From that speed, I call him Sweet Feet because he's so fast.
He got a speed from me. I used to run like that. I used to run real fast all the time.
And I just be like, why you be running so fast like that? He told me, you see how big them people, they ain't hitting me.
We had a coach in middle school. His name was Sergeant Crosby. You know, he came to me, he was like, man, I think you should try playing wideout. And I went out there and I wasn't so very good. I used to drop so many balls. He used to take my gloves like that was gonna help. But once I moved and met Coach Hodge, he kind of helped me become who I am.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Same to you, man. Same to
How
you.
was it?
It was amazing. He came to Chapman High School when I was going to the 11th grade. He kind of changed the whole program around.
We kind of joked because one of our first 7-on-7s, he was late, and he kind of came in laughing, and I kind of chewed him out.
I was already good going into Chapman High School. He was like, man, I don't care who you is. You can go back to Spartanburg.
Went off on him a little bit and told him that he wasn't the best player I'd ever coached and things like that. That, you know, at the time he wasn't, which is kind of comical because, you know, we see where he is now.
And that kind of showed me what kind of coach he was and really didn't care about how good you was.
And so I still share that story with our children because the blessed part of us is we never know what these children are gonna become. You know, we just see what they have for its potential to be. And so it's always a blessing to see, especially when kids do the right thing.
He's gonna make you become the player that you need to be. And as I went on to college, NFL, I can call him at any time and he's gonna pick the phone up. Hi, Ruru.
She good. I was really close with my children. My little girl called him her boyfriend. She couldn't say boyfriend, but he was her boyfriend for years. Cutting cartwheels, just finished softball, and you know, I think she's in charge of everything. He would call her, FaceTime her before games and things of that nature, and she dressed up for him for Halloween. So really, he's just a member of a family.
It's been like that ever since I've met him. It's just kind of that bond that we created at the time, and ever since then, it's just been stuck.
There's like a son who's turning into a friend that I'm really proud of, but at the same time, I love the fact he comes back. You ruined her Christmas.
This is the man that's been giving me trouble.
I was like, she's a fan. I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna send you a jersey to say, lost to the 49ers and I'm signing. And you just hang it up in your office. That's my gift to you.
No.
He's not gotten too big. He's still kind and loving and caring and here to serve. So those are the things that I'm most proud of him for.
What's up, baby?
What's up, bro?
You doing all right?
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Check this stuff out, man. Going around school. Found these things sitting around.
That's just my dog, man. Great guy, even though he got a big-ass head, but...
2013, boy, Offensive Player of the Year.
Monster.
Now you believe that dude was Offensive Player of the Year?
He's always been an ear to listen and just always been there for me whenever.
Hitting the Superman pose. Hey, that's the dude everybody feared back in the day.
As someone that got to be here and be a part of his journey through high school, for him still be the same young man with the same heart of a champion, same humility, I just can't be any more proud of him.
Look as big as it used to?
Probably look a little bigger. It's been a little minute.
Really, does it? Junior year, receiver. Senior year, quarterback, receiver,
Everything.
running back.
But once I started playing receiver, knowing that I'm not that big, not that fast. I used to like to watch Julio, but a lot of people used to compare me to Steve Smith, a little feisty animal, hard to bring down, do whatever it takes, so that's kind of who I compare my game to.
It's amazing how far you've come from here all the way to where you are now.
I think I was just born into football, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I was actually just born into it.
Man, it seemed like I was just here. I was sitting in the back there at halftime eating Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah. Hershey bars,
Hershey bars,
bananas.
Rice Krispie, banana.
That's it. That's it.
We needed an offensive playmaker, and he was the guy that we thought could be it. And really quickly, you were able to see that we were right and that he was even more special than we even imagined.
You know, I don't think I've ever coached a player that's went as hard at practice as you did.
Be fun out there, man.
That's part of what makes you great. The fun, the loving it, but the humility enough to go to practice and work your tail off.
Yeah, man.
That's how you go from a place like this to the places you've been. It all started here. Ain't that crazy? You want to see up there? You want to keep walking here? What you want?
We can go hit the gym. They didn't know I was a real life basketball player.
Really?
I was a real life hooper.
Big time. Oh, you still got that touch.
Shooter's roll.
Once you're an all-state player, you're always all-state player, huh?
Basketball was actually my favorite sport. A lot of people didn't know that I played football for real until 11th grade.
4 straight. I feel like Curry.
Deebo was a point guard that drove the lane a ton, finished a lot at the rack, but also passed out his fair number of assists and got other people involved.
I used to get up and dunk it. Ain't got no reason to be jumping up there no more.
As a wide receiver coach, you want guys who play basketball. Deebo understood body position. He had great spatial awareness from his time on the basketball court.
I don't need him shooting no basketball. He too clumsy, you might hurt yourself.
Who? What'd you say?
I say you too clumsy, you might hurt yourself.
You know, no, you never beat me no pig. Be coming here talking like that. Still got it. Big laugh, big smile, lights up a room. Just somebody that people want to be around. All love, man. Love you, proud of you. Proud of you, proud of you. It was a lot of fun to be able to spend that time with him today. Just very special. Special young man. Great things happen to great people.
It's just taking me back to the things that I accomplished and how hard it was to make it out of the situation that we was in and just being blessed to be in the opportunity that I'm in now.
Like I told you, Matthew 23:12, right?
Yes, sir.
Those that are humble get praised. That's you.
Here to the spare time in Greenville, do a little fun activities with the fam and the friends. I'm the bowling goat, so I mean, you'll get a snippet of that. We ain't doing no bumpers. If you gotta go to bumpers, we're gonna send you to the general population. Like, you can't get in where we bowling at. During the season and in the off season, we really don't get a lot of time to hang around with each other, but we're gonna go over here and enjoy each other's time today.
Just to be bowling and him to be in town and all his friends, he was happy.
Yeah, clean up on aisle 3.
We tend to bowl a lot whenever I'm back home, and it's just something that we always like to do.
You want the bumpers?
He's really like a little teddy bear on the inside. He's just so goofy.
That's serious.
In order for you to beat me, you gotta be doing something out of the ordinary. You're not just gonna beat me.
Hey, look for my future son, piggyback.
I'm good. Okay, we're gonna do my TikTok. I like TikTok.
I'm not doing no damn TikTok. I'm not doing no TikTok.
Deebo, he don't like to do TikToks with me.
I've been told I'm not doing no TikTok.
Please, please.
She always beg, I always tell her no.
I love you.
We be together with your games and stuff, then you get together and you support my TikTok. Quiet on the set.
I ain't no TikTok type of guy.
Okay, y'all gonna be looking like y'all focusing on something. And then he's sitting over there like this.
I'm not too much a fan of my mom's TikTok, so I just let her do her own thing.
Focus now. Let me do the gutter ball. You gotta record me. Ah! I am the TikTok queen, y'all.
We're toast to mama.
Contract! Yeah!
Everyone's celebrating a new contract but haven't signed yet. Still don't know how this is going to play out.
He needs to get paid for sure.
It's deeper than what people see on TV.
We're a few weeks away from training camp. Nothing has been resolved.
Where will Deebo end up?
It's time for him to make a decision.
The entire NFL is just waiting to hear from Deebo Samuel.
My legacy is on the line. You got to take time and make the best decision for my family.